Hello guys, and welcome to another video. And today's video is going to be very interesting because, as I promised you, okay, it almost failed. Okay, so as I promised you in the last time, we're gonna be doing a before and after video. We're gonna be comparing how this Jeep used to drive before and how this Jeep drives right now in terms of its steering. Okay, if you recall in the last video, we put a steering brace and a steering box. We're gonna be taking this Jeep for a drive. We're gonna be testing how the Jeep drives right now. Before doing anything else, I have to take this Jeep for a car wash because I can't remember the last time we washed this Jeep, and it's very dirty right now. So I'm gonna be taking the Jeep for a wash right now, and then after that we'll be ready to take this Jeep for a drive. Stay tuned. And here we go. That little light right there. Oh, you know, I'm lazy because that light, it's been there the whole time since I bought the Jeep. When they put a computer in there, they say that it's just an O2 sensor that I have to fix, and that's an easy fix. Alrighty, here we go. This is actually the first time this happened to me. Apparently the Jeep is too wide and it won't fit in the machine for the car wash. This is the first time this happened to me. Honestly, I've seen bigger Jeeps with bigger tires, and they just fit in there normally. One of the guys that was working in there told me that the Jeep will not fit because the tires stick too much out of a Jeep, so I have to find somewhere else to wash it. Let's see. Alright, I just finished washing the Jeep, and man, this thing looks nice. Check these out. Walls. Oh, by the way, I did such a great paint job here. Look at this. This paint, it's peeling already. But yeah, man, it looks good. Look at these rims. It's looking good. So much cleaner. Check this beauty. Oh yeah. I ended up washing the Jeep myself because I couldn't find any car wash that was close to my house, so I ended up washing the Jeep myself, as you guys saw in the last clip. And I had to change my clothes and everything because it was super hot in Miami, so that's why I didn't want to go and wash it myself, but at the end I had to do it. So now I'm heading to an open road so we can test the steering, so you guys can have an idea, rough idea how the Jeep is driving right now. I think now is a good time because there's not so much traffic anymore. I know a good road that we can test this, and that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, so I don't think the sun is gonna help us too much. One thing that I want you to notice is the steering is not completely centered. It's a little bit towards the left side. So we are going at 35 miles per hour more or less, and you guys can see that there's not so much movement on the steering, which is great. I remember before the steering wheel used to go everywhere, and that's not a good thing. You don't feel safe when the steering wheel is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. right guys, here we go. This is a nice open road so you guys can take a look at how the steering feels. And if you pay close attention to it, we are at 45, 50 right now, and the steering feels solid. It doesn't move anywhere, it doesn't have any play. Before it used to be like crazy unsafe. It feels very, very nice. It feels way, way better. And I think that's pretty much because of a steering box that we installed on this Jeep. And no play whatsoever on the steering. If you wanna just move the steering, the Jeep will respond to it. If you move this a little bit, the Jeep will move as well. So that's great. Look how much of a play this steering has. It is incredible. Okay, let me make a turn right here. And of course a little bit of a bump steer. Every time you hit a bump or anything, it will just move a little bit, but nothing too crazy. This is so cool. I also installed a camera, an action camera in there, so you guys can take a look at what's going on. It feels very steady, very controlled. You don't have to fight with it. You are going at 45 miles per hour right now, and there is no movement in the steering. Very, very gentle. And we're gonna stop because I think this is a great setting to take some pictures, you know. So I'm gonna stop right now. I'm gonna take some pictures of it. Woo! All right, guys. I just stopped for a second because I wanted to take some pictures of it, and it's looking good. So look at this. All right, the steering feels a lot better. That's one thing for sure. As soon as I put this stuff on the Jeep, I immediately felt a huge change in the Jeep. The Jeep felt way more responsive, safer to drive. In terms of the stuff that I put, I feel like obviously when you compare the previous steering box that I had, it was completely gone. It was bad. It was a bad steering box. So when we put the new one from Blue Top, I mean, of course you notice a change. You don't have so much of a play in the steering wheel, and the Jeep is more responsive. That's one thing for sure. The steering brace, I think it adds to the strength of a steering. It actually helps the steering box to stay in place and not to have so much movement. Remember, these are unibody Jeeps, and these cars are a lot different to body and frame cars. And body and frame cars, they are stronger and they can resist twisting a lot better than the unibody cars. If you ever take this Jeep or whatever unibody car to the trails, it's gonna be very, very important to have a nice steering brace in place, because it will limit the movement of the body itself, and it will limit the movement of the steering box as well. So that is it, guys. That is the video for today. I think at the end, I am very happy with what I did to the Jeep. I still have to take this Jeep to the trails and test it in there, but I have a couple of things that I have to do to the Jeep before taking the Jeep to the trails. There is a lot of people that want me to take the Jeep to the trails and test it, and of course I'm gonna do this. This Jeep is not gonna be a pavement princess or whatever they call it. I just want to make sure the Jeep works fine. When I'm done doing all that stuff, I'm definitely taking the Jeep to the trails. And that wraps the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for the support, as always. There's gonna be more videos. As of now, I'm thinking of posting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those 4 days. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and leave me any comment, anything that you want to see in the Jeep. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.